Court positioning, Mare, is going to be so important in this match. Can Kvitova play the match right up on that baseline? Or can Pegula use her placement, use her great consistency to push Kvitova back? Some early chances for Pegula. Been very low-key this tournament. Everything Pegula does is pretty mellow, it seems like. Even her player box, Mare. Two people.
Yep.
Coach and husband. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. She politely asked her family to stay away. She wants a nice little bubble, not a lot of noise. It's working. There is her squad.
Yep. Coach David Witt on the right in the gray shirt. Her husband Taylor on the left.
Firing. It's his second game. The crack of the ball off of her racket when she gets the ball early. There aren't too many women who could make sounds like that coming off their racket, as Kvitova does. Hear that? Wow.
That's how quickly things can flip with Kvitova. Pegula up 30-love, and just with a few strokes, Kvitova gets herself a break point.
Yes.
Really sweet, smooth.
Really tough to defend against that because you have to respect the power of Kvitova. And already had Pegula off balance on the run, looking to defend. And when you're able to feather a couple of those in, look out.
Game, Kvitova. One game on, first set. Let. First service. Allow 15.
Now, the roof is closing. Explain that one, Mayor. Can hear the buzz of the motor.
$15
I'm very confused about the roof rules, if there are any.
It's a fluid situation.
It's fluid, exactly. A little fuzzy.
$15.30.
What's going on? All right, now they're coming off the court.
The rain.
The rain is coming back in. Back inside Ash Stadium after a 41-minute delay.
That's your.
And both these players with some time to get off this court, Mayor, go talk to their camps, really dissect those first two games.
Yeah, exactly.
And restart this match. That's heavy hitting from Kvitova.
14.
It's going to be right in her wheelhouse in these indoor conditions. And Pegula's going to have to get pretty crafty to get her. Have to get out of the middle of the court and out of the strike zone.
Game, Kvitova.
First ace of the match, and it goes to Kvitova. Let me ask you something. During rain delays, when you were playing, did you always feel like talking to somebody? Or did you sometimes you just leave me alone? I know what's going on.
Yeah.
You were like that?
Yeah. Depends, right? Different occasions. At 1-all in the first set, would probably I think feel pretty comfortable to just be chill. But both these two actually keep very close, tight camps. Not a lot of extra people around. Both of these two. Kvitova just with her coach Yuri Vanek, and at this tournament, Pegula with her husband here also, but quite often it's just her and David Witt. Actually, her brother and sister were both in Cincinnati, and they were sitting up way high in the stands, not down low. Here is David Witt and her husband Taylor on the left.
Not a lot of drama attached to this one.
Neither one. Love it.
Really?
Time. Left. Safety no.
And it's Kvitova who's come out of the rain delay, now being played in indoor conditions. Just ripping her groundies. Hello.
15.
Nice high bouncing 76-mile-an-hour serve.
And Pegula going to switch rackets again. Just hasn't been thrilled with her racket tension yet out here.
Okay, that last serve was 87 miles an hour, which sounds second servey, but if you get in a lot of first serves, 87 miles an hour is bigger, isn't it? Because it's not like you're, getting ready to attack something.
Pegula wants to see a replay of that one. Perfect length.
Another one.
That's exactly where Pegula has got to try and get Kvitova in this match.
Yes.
To take high-risk shots from really tough positions.
What you have described as something we have long seen Kvitova willing to do. Right? Taking high-risk shots from suboptimal positions.
Game, Pegula. Two games off, first set.
Social media, plenty of ways to stay connected to the U.S. Open. You can do it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. A reminder coming up on this court. Francis Swiatek taking on Rafa Nadal.
Well, Rafa, his first three matches all at night out here on Ash, so of course, probably wants a day match, but it just seemed like of all of them, that would have been the one with Francis and his electric personality.
Yeah. Oh, man. Off the net. And Kvitova still controlled it. But you got to remember, Lindsay, I think especially the Europeans, the press, they don't understand that this is a big deal late daytime at Labor Day. A lot of people are home. American television wants that big match in the daytime.
40 left. Game, Kvitova.
On a lovely drive after a long rally, Kvitova takes the game.
Let second service.
Kvitova doing such a good job of rushing Pegula. Taking the ball early and really giving it a crack.
Definitely playing the right way. This is the way, if you're Kvitova and you're in her camp, this is how she potentially could win another major. She has to be very aggressive. Yuri Vanek has seen a lot over the last 6+ years of working with her. The shot selection is paramount for Kvitova. When do you pull the trigger?
That's it. Against all. First set.
Another racket mare.
Wow.
She is really not happy. She switched 3 or 4 times already.
Can I ask you this?
Anything, Mare.
That's why I love you. When players like throw their rackets, break their rackets, destroy their rackets, do the manufacturers of their racket companies get aggravated?
I believe that's the case. I didn't fortunately have to really deal with any of those conversations in my playing days, but I have heard that.
I mean, they got you, right?
Especially with Pegula's company, I believe.
Love 15.
Not that Pegula throws her
It's
racket
not
around.
her, yeah, right.
I can understand that.
Love
Busted a bunch of his rackets. He went out on the court with only like 2 or 3, and they were cracked. They were. He had to. He looked around. He had run out of rackets, so he had to scramble, looking around in the locker room for someone who used the same racket as he. One of the players said, "Yeah, you can use some of mine." He said, "No, it's the wrong racket company." He had to default the match.
I'd never heard that.
It's part of the legend of Goran Ivanisevic. He'd run out of rackets. Big chances here. And a second serve to play with.
Pegula.
Deep down the middle.
New balls, please. Love 15.
Pegula now up a break, and what is she thinking here? All first serve. Serving at almost 70%, but Mare, only 1 of 8 when she has to put in a second serve. Kvitova, even worse, hasn't won a second serve point. Hasn't had to play many, but 0 for 3.
That's a nice, calm, curling 94-mile-an-hour serve. That worked for Pegula.
$13.15.
That served 105 miles an hour. Gave her something short to work with.
Pegula did such a great job of fighting off that return. Another return that skidded off the baseline.
That's it. Pegula.
5-3 now for the American.
Pegula leads 5 games to 3. First set. Love 15.
There's no in between for Kvitova. Not a lot of awareness there that Pegula was covering the other side, and all she needed to really do was just get that backhand anywhere cross court.
Love 13.
Still a wet spot on the court. Oh, still a bug on the court. A tricky one. No, I guess it is a wet spot. Two points from the opening set is the American.
Struggled to win points since.
Love 14. Game and first set, Pegula.
Amazing foot speed, Mare. That was the one area that Pegula has put the most amount of time in these last couple of years after a couple of knee surgeries, hip surgery. Yeah. Being healthy and training has really been a huge difference for her the last couple of years.
She'd gone quiet for 2 years with all the leg injuries and surgeries she had.
Yeah, I thought the hip surgery was maybe going to be the end of her career. How much did she have left to try and get back again? Every time she got near to breaking into the top 100, a major injury would happen. We're not talking about a couple weeks off. We're talking about over a year off.
Got to the point where Pegula's parents,
15,
billionaire owners of an NFL team and an NHL team, like Kim Pegula, her mom was like saying, look, why are you still, why are you trying so hard to get back? It's not like you need the dough. It's not like you're supporting your family. This is what Jesse wanted. It's paid off. Somehow Kvitova was able to recover from that stabbing attack in her player's hand. get over the trauma of that. That's been years now. She still wants to be doing this.
There's the first sign of life from Kvitova in quite some time as she tries to change momentum early in this second set.
Game, Kvitova. First game, second set.
So it says that Petra Kvitova has struck 15 unforced errors. So here's my question. Is it considered, if Pegula like hits it high to Kvitova's forehand, deep, and Kvitova misses it, is that a forced error?
Right, isn't that the one person decides that, right? Who's ever on stats
Exactly.
that day.
So don't they have to kind of know the players really well to make that consideration?
I would think.
Yeah.
I remember one year at the Australian Open I was played, they used to show the stats like under the scoreboard. I remember missing a forehand, looking up and thinking that wasn't an unforced error. I was
Did you want to stop play?
Time out.
It's an interesting conversation. My friend, the late great Leo Levin, died way too young. He was the director of sports analytics for a company called SMT. And he had so many good things to say. He really felt force errors are what players should obsess over. Tennis is a game of errors more than winners. So instead of spending your time, as Kvitova can do, trying to hit winners, instead try to create force errors. Leo used to say that every point ended in one of three ways: a winner, a forced error, or an unforced error. Every single stroke fits into one of those categories.
Well, anytime someone comes to net, they automatically put it a forced error. But when you're on your front foot with a passing shot and don't put it into play, yeah.
Game, Kvitova.
1-0. Again, speaking on this conversation, Leo used to say an unforced error is a situation where you're completely in control when you make the mistake. A forced error is much closer to a winner than it is to an unforced error.
Coaster of watching Kvitova went away the last 4 games of the first set, and now can't put a foot wrong early in the second set.
It's become a pretty famous logo.
Love
this woman's. You spell out the name Petra, but the E is a 3. It's reversed because she goes 3 sets so much.
15-13. Deal.
Got to try and extend the rallies as long as possible. Longer it goes, a huge edge to the American.
Finland.
Is there a side to Pegula's ground strokes that Kvitova would be wise to be aiming at this stage?
A little more the forehand. It's not a big difference, though. There's some players where there's an obvious target. Pegula, it's a little bit more subtle. Challenge for Kvitova, Pegula has more variety on the backhand. The ability to kind of dump some of those slices low, kind of get out of trouble more with that backhand. Pegula has nice technique for this court. A fast, hard court against a big hitter. Compact swings, good contact point. One of the reasons why she handles power and plays well on a quick court. Not a lot to go wrong there.
(15-14).
Pegula 3 for 3 in break points.
And there was an example there of her ability on the backhand wing. Get herself out of trouble, good defensive get, and
2 games home.
nice job by Pegula here to stop that run of Kvitova.
Another reminder, usopen.org, it's your online home for highlights, stats, draws, all that stuff.
Love. Love. 40 love.
Doesn't that help Pegula when she's even getting free points on her serve?
Forty, 15. That's it. Game, Pegula.
Nice hold from Jess Pegula.
Love 15.
This is where Kvitova has got to be careful. You're Kvitova, you got to pull back just about 10%. You can't afford those kind of errors anymore. And she's got to get back to work on the return, trying to get more in play.
Squeaky feel on that one from Pegula. Here, all the steps she made to make sure she was behind that shot.
And it's not just being fast. It's not just good technique. It's also getting yourself in the perfect position to be able to take advantage of good technique.
Foot speed plus footwork
Equals.
Pegula.
Love 40. Fifteen, 40.
Pegula's done well
Pegula
with
leads
those long
4
rallies.
against 2. Second set.
Two games away from the quarterfinal.
Love. 30-11.
This is one of those matches where sometimes you just shake your head about Kvitova. And here, Yuri Vanek, he was talking to himself there.
Saying the same thing as you. You translated for him.
$40-11. $14-15.
Just been to 3 Grand Slam quarterfinals, but never here at the US Open. Wouldn't that mean a lot to her?
Yes.
Game.
One game away, Mara.
New balls,
Top
please.
American woman in the world is looking very smooth. It's away from the quarters. That flies.
And that always helps too, Mara.
15.
When you're trying to get to a round you've never been in, like this tournament, just getting a couple of errors right. Jessica Pegula wins. She'll take on the winner of Swiatek and Niemeyer, who are just about getting ready to start over on Armstrong.
$15. $30-15. $30. $30-14.
Big hand at match point for Jess Pegula.
Pegula.
Walking
2 sets
to
to
the
none.
net
6-3, 6-2.
and into the quarterfinals. Got a lot of help from Kvitova today, didn't she? 24 unforced errors from Petra Kvitova. That's about 6 games worth of errors. All credit to Pegula. Solid off serve, solid off return. Nice woman, too. That counts.